For decades, Andrée lived in this house surrounded by a lifetime of memories, until the French court ruled that she could no longer stay in her own home. Andrée had spent her life as a seamstress, carefully stitching not just fabric, but the memories of those she loved. She was a wife, a mother, and an antique collector, always there for others when they needed her. But after her husband's death, everything began to slip away. We found a letter from a caregiver named Marie. It detailed Andrée's slow decline. Her body had weakened, her mind had faded, and she could no longer take care of herself. It was recommended that she was placed under guardianship and transferred to a facility where she could receive proper care. Another document from 2014 confirmed what must have been the hardest moment of her life: the official ruling that she was no longer allowed to live alone. The home she had once cherished, filled with memories and carefully collected antiques, would be left behind forever. Since the day she left, the house has remained untouched except for the occasional burglar who came to steal the jewelry she once treasured.
I recently heard a lot of people say that they think AI is going to limit their creativity or even take their job, and I get where they're coming from, but I honestly think it's not true. I think AI can boost your creativity or even help you do things you never imagined were possible before. And in today's video, I want to show you what I mean with the video sponsor Video AI. In the abandoned house of Mrs. Andrée, I found a letter in the kitchen that was written by Marie, the caregiver of Andrée. And I wanted to recreate the scene of her writing this letter, but just writing a few simple prompts, and Video AI took this information and completely recreated the scene for me. And afterwards I could even still tweak things in the video by writing a few simple prompts. I was basically the director of my own video in creating this scene of Marie. And to finish it off, I could even add my own AI generated voice or another voice that was in the library of Video AI to the video. And at the end, Video AI created the perfect scene of Marie writing this letter, which I was basically not able to do any way else than with Video AI. Here is already a small preview of what Video AI created for me. But later in the video, we will show you the complete scene and show you how Mrs. Marie wrote that letter for Andrée. I want to thank Video AI for sponsoring this week's video. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to double your video creation minutes. Thank you very much, and let's head on with an epic exploration right now. Welcome back everybody to the Bros of Decay. I'm Leslie, and today we are standing in front of an incredible home with an even more incredible story attached to it. This is the house of Andrée, a lovely French woman, grandmother, but a heartbreaking story that we're going to tell you today in this place. But I have to clarify something. Over the last few months, you have seen a lot of different cameramen since me and Danny parted ways. Me and Danny have been working together for 3-4 years, had amazing adventures, but for me personally and some different reasons, it didn't work out anymore, so we moved further. But I found somebody else who is now going to join the channel as an editor and also a cameraman, and this man is standing behind the camera.
Hey, I'm Luke.
This
Nice
is Luke.
to meet you.
Luke is my new man, and hopefully we're gonna have many more amazing adventures the coming years. And this is your very first one, right?
It is my very first urbex trip ever.
Yeah. Let's go inside and let's film this place. Yeah. Are you ready?
Yes, I am
Okay,
ready.
let's go inside because I hope the whole neighborhood didn't hear and see us coming towards this house. It's in the middle of a big city, so there's a lot of people around here. Let's close this door. The funny thing about French abandoned places is, most of the cases, you can just lock the doors and pretend that you'll live here because nobody really cares about these places anymore. This one has been abandoned for 10 years now. And it's not so evident upstairs, but downstairs there are some rooms that really start to decay. Let's follow me and let's go throughout here and let's show the house of Andrée. And I am not entirely sure how to pronounce her name, because when I say Andrée, it sounds like a man's name, but it's a French female name that was used back in the time. She already decorated her halls beautifully here. She was a woman of style, loved the watercolor paintings. But if we come over here, this is the first room that you really see how much decay is in here. This is one of your first locations ever, right, Luke?
It is my first location ever.
Have you seen peeling wallpaper like this before?
Well, not like this, but I feel like it's a pretty good impression for a regular urban exploration place.
Yeah, like the glue literally detaches over the years by the cold and everything, and then it just falls down. But me and Luke have been working in this place and talking to the neighbors and piecing together the story of this house. And through a couple of letters in this desk area here, we figured out that in 2014, Andrée was forcefully evicted from her home. Not really evicted, but like she was not allowed to live here anymore because of certain medical conditions, but also some things that she did. The police even had to come once to her house, which I will tell you later about in the video. But yeah, here it states in 2014 she was annexed by the court of France to not live in the house anymore, and she had to go live with a certain woman named Nancy here. And there is all the letters still left from a medical condition, but also gas, water, all the bills that they had to pay. And here we stand in a room that was used, I think, as a working desk or just a desk to do the household things and the household documents. Also here, if you come inside the room, this archive box here is filled with the years and years of documents of the house, of the gas, the water, their invoices and everything. And I think this room was sort of used as a sitting area back in the time. Yeah, it's not so evident anymore nowadays, but there's a couch underneath the rubble there. I also love that woven painting there.
Oh, it's moldy.
Yeah, maybe not the healthiest room to stand in.
No, let's not stay here for too long.
No, I think this is the most unhealthy room in the house to be in. Okay, let me just scoot by you. You would think if you come inside that this would be the living area down here, right?
Yeah.
But this just starts as a sort of utilitarian basement of the house. And I do like the things that she had in here. She decorated her whole house from top to bottom with antiques, even starting here in the basement. For example, this beautiful mirror, the molding above there. I really like it. Here, look, we're also looking at this one here. I think it's some sort of a jug to put wine in, but they converted it into a lamp back in the time. Such a lovely display of a picture. You can see it.
Yeah, that's cute.
Look at this, look. This is quite incredible. They had a basement for food and wine storage underneath the house here. Even jars with beans and everything still in there. All the liquors. I always try to smell something, but
Yeah, let's not try to.
but I'm quite fascinated by the bottles that are left here at the back of the basement. Look at these. Completely dirty.
How old is it? Is there a date on there?
Let me see. It says Chateau Tanès and from 1978. Oh wow. And they are all laying flat, so they're probably aged right. And they might be very tasty. If that's a good wine, it might be very tasty. What's behind the curtain? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, let's go back up. I see a really interesting room over here. Oh, look at this. Andrée still hang up her towels to dry, and there's even still some clothes back here that are drying. Look at that. This looks like a children's pants. The garments and everything still hanging here after 10 years. And this was most likely her washing room. Oh, look. She was still busy washing this This vest over
Oh,
here.
really?
Because this is an old school washing sink. One with clean water, one with soapy water, and then you would wash it like that.
Really?
Yeah. Well, yeah, toilet down here for some reason.
Oh, might as well when the clothing is drying.
Yeah, this is the worst. Just having a wait for the washing machine and then, yeah, why not? Already so fascinated and we're just downstairs in the house. Oh, this is the garage. Oh, still have a lot of firewood left. Yeah, preparing for the winter because we are up north in France and it does get very cold here in the winter. It even snows in this part of France. So you definitely need to prepare yourself for the winter. And here we come into a part that we haven't really figured out yet. I'll tell you more about this part as well. This was the part of her man, her fiance, who passed a long time ago. But here we had all his working equipment and all the tools that he needed to fix things around the house. I'm fascinated also by these benches, these working benches, wooden working benches. Really beautiful. It's like my father. Like I go into the basement and to my father I'm like, do you have like something incredibly specific screw or bolt or something? And then he's like, yeah, maybe somewhere here in one of these. Oh yeah, I got it here.
Been saving that bolt for 20 years.
Yes. That's literally what this man also would do. He has bolts and nuts and random tools everywhere. Even like a chandelier hanging here. Hey, jeu de boule.
Oh,
Jeu de boule.
oh that's a really cool holder.
Yeah. That's the incredibly popular French game. I don't know the English translation for it. I don't even know if it's
There even shouldn't be. It's jeu de boule.
jeu de boule. It's a French game, and you just throw balls towards a smaller ball, and that's it. That's the whole game. Very interesting, yeah. But look at this, look. There's not much clothes of the man still left upstairs, but downstairs here you can see some of his clothes. No, I think I'm wrong. These are also clothes of Andrée. They look like a woman's coat.
That does look like a woman's fur coat.
Yeah. It's not some clothes of a man. No. Very typical, those steel furnitures. Yeah. Yeah. Just the last part of the basement. Hey. Eau de Lourdes. Holy water. These people were incredibly religious, especially Andrée. But look, if you take a sip of this bottle, you will be immortal.
No, thank you. Might catch on fire.
It smells like water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who would have thunk?
Let's place it back neatly. And let's now head into the upstairs of the house. This is going to blow your mind. Oh, hey guys, one thing. You normally see me walking around with broken gloves. I finally got new ones.
Hey, nice.
Nice. But also, I want to show you the beautiful Bros of Decay merch that I have on. It's quite cold today, so I have to wear a jacket over it. Don't have a Bros of Decay jacket yet, but definitely check out the Bros of Decay merch with the link in the description. Yeah, and look as cool as me, I think.
Look very flashy.
Thank you. Let's go upstairs. The upper parts of the house. I think it's a quite beautiful and cozy house, to be honest. I really love it. Let's go first into the kitchen, the most important room of the house, where Andrée made all the meals. Cool.
I still want to get a shot of like the stairs and the paintings.
Absolutely.
I just love the color too.
Very lively stairway as well, with the light flooding in. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's quite wonderful. Hey, look at this. We have a calendar here from 2015. And that's the last year that she lived here. So that letter was from December 2014. And by October 2015, she probably spent her last month in this house. And then she had to leave. Can you imagine living in a house and having to leave?
Yeah.
Quite sad.
Very difficult situation for the family too.
Yeah. I hope I never have to do that with my parents, but I mean, yeah, once health declines, then everything falls apart. I was really touched by this one as well. 10th of November 2011, a grandchild of hers was born. It says here, we are very excited to present you Gabrielle. And Gabrielle is one of the 2 children that were already in the family. She has a daughter. I believe she also had a son, but I think this was the child of the daughter. And here we have a very basic but beautiful French kitchen. Everything of hers still in the cabinets. All left behind. She literally left this house with everything in it. This we also see quite often. Baguette cutter.
Can I see the blade? Ooh.
Yeah. And when a baguette is nice and hard, it's really easy to cut with that tool. Up there, a lot of artifacts, a lot of knickknacks up there. Even some of her medical boxes still left here. And then we found something incredibly interesting.
Dr. Fréco, I am writing to inform you about Andrée's condition. She claimed that she did not fall last night, and when I asked if she was in pain, she said no. However, while assisting her with hygiene care, I discovered a significant open wound on her left arm near the elbow. She remains seated almost all the time and has no strength to move on her own. She is only able to eat if I feed her. It is critical that she regains her strength, but at this point, she has none at all. She requires constant support. If I do not hold her, she will fall repeatedly. Maintaining her stability is becoming increasingly difficult. What more can we do? Sincerely, Marie-Jo P.S. Regarding her medical care, the situation has become too difficult for me to manage. I can no longer provide the level of care she requires, so I have asked Hippolyte to assume legal guardianship.
This is a note from one of her friends writing towards the doctor about her declining medical condition. It even says on this note that Madame Andrée tombé hier soir. So that means that she fell yesterday night. And she is asking the doctor to write towards the court, I believe, to ask her for guardianship. This really touches me. But one thing that's a little bit off is that this renders coordination Marie, it says over here. And downstairs we saw that Nancy got the guardianship over Andrée. But yeah, it really touches me that something like this is left here. Okay, let's show the kitchen. Let's show the place where Andrée cooked all the meals for her family. Her walking cane still left here. And you already pointed out something, Luc, that I was very fascinated about. Look at the size of the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm not that tall, but Luc is like 1.95 meters or something.
I'm somewhere around there.
Yeah, like 6'2" or something tall.
Yeah.
Really tall guy. For him, it's like he's his knees towards the countertop.
Yeah. Can already imagine like this old French lady like
She's quite like
here.
this.
Yeah.
Cooking here. Oh, even her towels and everything still hanging here. Why is this little curtain here? To cover up the towels? Interesting. What? I've never seen that before.
That is pretty strange.
That's strange, right? Yeah. Yes, you can see a lovely kitchen with all the necessary appliances. Very cozy. And a table for 4. I mean, it wasn't really that big of a family probably that lived here. So, back in the hallway. Look, I also really love this hallway. Like, this house is centrally positioned. Like, every single room attaches to this middle hallway here. Quite like it. Okay, we move this door out of the way. Makes a lot of noise. What was behind this door?
Oh, I didn't know.
I didn't check yet. Hey, it's a very small closet.
Oh.
Oh, look.
Oh, the pantalon.
No way. This is the man's clothes.
Oh.
This is definitely not hers. This is what a French man would wear. So, this is probably what she kept of him. Yeah. Oh, back there you can also see the ties, the cravats. all the way in the back of the walk-in dresser, maybe we can even call it.
I'm just gonna peep in.
And this is very interesting, but throughout the house we looked and we searched, and there's literally not a single name of the man left behind. He appears on some photos that we're going to show you later, but nowhere in the house does it mention him once. So that leads me to believe that he might have already passed quite some time ago. Oh, watch out. This,
I'm good, I'm good.
no worries. And also in this house, there's only one bedroom, which I also find incredibly strange. Did the children maybe ever live here?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any rooms that could have been repurposed.
Also not downstairs, like you have the washing room, you have the
Yeah.
working room, the garage, and the... No, there's literally no room where a family could be raised. Yeah, I'm just rambling out loud here, but
Yeah.
this was definitely Andrée, her last sleeping place, her last bedroom. You can see, of course, her purses are still hanging here. Oh, look at this. This is a bathrobe here. So everything from her, after she got placed out of the house, is still left. It doesn't even look like she took any of her clothes with her, which I find incredibly strange. Beautiful Bond jacket here. Wow, animal skin jackets. She had good taste.
Yeah.
Why am I smelling this? Oh, look at how beautiful this umbrella is designed. Oh, that's a wonderful one.
Oh, that is very fancy.
Yeah. But you can also see that the whole floor at this point is full of her clothing. And this we see quite often in homes that have not really been that well known in the exploring community. This is done by thieves. So they come into the house and the first place that they look is in the bedroom. Because in the bedroom, all the jewelry is stored. And that's what they're looking for. Gold, silver, and they rip apart the cabinets and search for anything of value. Looking through the purses and seeing if they can find anything. And that's literally what they did in this house, which is incredibly sad in my opinion.
Yes, it's pretty sad.
A person passes away or gets placed out of the house, and the first thing that comes to their mind is stealing. Yeah. Here we have a lot of artifacts of this woman still left behind. Also from her forefathers, there's some incredible vintage pictures left here. Really, really like them. These are probably her grandmothers or her grandfathers. Her fourth family, you can also call it. Look at that. Grand picture of them together. And also, this lady was incredibly religious. So this you can get in church, and this is I think a verse or something like that you call it. And then you have like these two emblems of Maria attached to it. And this
World's tiniest Bible.
Luke found this. He was really loving it. But this is a small Bible, yeah. Or is this a dictionary?
Or is it?
Yeah, it's a dictionary. It's not a Bible, Luke.
Really?
Yeah, French English dictionary. Yeah. Oh no, it's a French German. Sorry. Oh, interesting. I thought also it was a Bible at first. Here we have her jewelry box, incredibly heavy, but no jewelry left anymore
What is
there.
that in there?
What are you looking for? This one?
Oh, like the orange things.
Oh, I have no
Oh,
idea.
I thought it was more quite.
Oh, that's not mold.
I was kind of freaked out that you just grabbed it.
Yeah. A sort of vanity stand here to look at herself in the morning when she got everything dressed up.
Oh.
And then the bed over to this side. Wow. Still made, everything still in place. Also really like the chandelier above there. Quite beautiful. The crystals, the brass work. Oh look, come over here. These are the first pictures of her.
With the dog.
The dog. It's from 2004. It says on the back. That's not that long ago.
No.
And here she still looks pretty young. I mean, she looks like 60 maybe in here. You have more. Her walking the same dog again. This is most likely her.
Oh, yeah.
That's maybe her daughter. What year is this one made in? In 2005, 1 year later.
Huh.
Okay. Wow. Purses, jewelry, everything still left here. Incredible, incredible. So Andrée got evicted from her home, and that doesn't happen normally out of the blue. It has to have some reason. And me and Luke looked into this case. Why did this woman get evicted from her home? From the letter and from sources that we contacted and asked, there was a very specific reason. So here we're standing right now in the entrance hall of the house. This is the front door of the place, how she got into the house and out of the house. But at the stadium of 2013, 2014, Andrée got very, very confused at a lot of times. And she was seen walking in her garden a lot at night. And the neighbors noticed this. But one fateful night, she even wandered through her gate onto the street, standing, I believe, in the middle of the street, they said to me, and the police had to bring her back to her house. And this was one of the things that got taken into the court to make her, to get her evicted from her house, because it was not safe for her anymore to live alone in this place. I get that people really want to stay forever in the house, but like I do really respect and support that they took action and the neighbors took action to bring her to a safe place, because an old woman walking on the street at night, confused, is not a safe space. So yeah. Andrée, I don't even know if she's still alive at this point.
Yeah, that we couldn't find out.
No.
But I hope she did get the proper help she needed.
I hope she had a nice ending of her life, a nice last few years, let me say that. Yeah. So yeah, the entrance hall. I love it though. It's a beautiful entrance hall. Seems like they were still celebrating something.
Yeah.
Oh, Ferrero Rocher. Oh, wow, lovely. Yeah, beautiful doorway. Here the wallpaper is also already peeling. She seemed to have to love these little portraits and paintings throughout the house.
Yes, pretty peculiar compositions as well.
We see them everywhere. Yeah, like a small French campagne, beautiful village. And then this table here, this beautiful side table, the carved wood, still the flowers on there, the mirrors, the two lamps. Lovely, absolutely lovely. And also a lot of letters down there. Not much of interest in there. A lot of hotel receipts. They love to travel a lot. Yeah. Let me now take you into this room, because I really, really adore this room here in the house. It's so beautiful. So this, me and Luke believe, is their, how do we call this, Luke?
The chill space.
The chills.
Yes. Yeah, definitely some good vibes going on here.
Yeah, no television, nothing like that. This was just a room to sit sort of in a circle. You can see all the couches standing in a circle around a central table, and here the family came together. You can still see them sitting here, enjoying conversation with each other, maybe reading a book, and I really adore spaces like this, because it's something we're lacking in our modern society. Like time offline with friends and family.
Yeah, being more social.
Yeah, more grounded, more social, yeah. Oh. And in this room we can also see that Andrée had a different passion. And this passion, as you can see, was antiques. Everywhere throughout this house we can see parts of her collection. Here on the wall we have a wonderful woven tapestry and woodwork around it. Probably 19th, 20th century. Looks I'm really fascinated by tapestries, because I'm originally from Belgium, and a lot of tapestries were manufactured in the 19th century, 18th century in Brussels. Still up until the 20th century, now not that much anymore, but this could definitely be a piece from my country, which is not so far from here actually. Beautiful vase, earthwork vase. Wow, the detail on there is incredible. I also had to stitch it up here on the side. Probably one of the children knocked it over. So Andrée was like, no, don't do it. And then she had to stitch it back together.
Wait, where is that, you said?
Yeah, here in the corner you can see.
Oh, right.
It broke here on the side.
Ah,
Completely broke. And then she had some tape put on there to probably hold it together. I love that. I'm gonna carefully take it off because I'm quite curious if there's also a stamp. Yeah, see. This looks more like Japanese to me. You can see the stamp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard to say.
Most likely also 19th, 20th century vase. Hey, look at this cabinet. I just noticed something. This opens up. There's a keyhole here.
Oh.
I think, like, yeah, most likely this side then. Oh, look at this.
Ah.
Sneaky, sneaky, yeah?
we did notice the vibes in this room.
Yeah, this is not the social room, this is the drinking room. There's some really tasteful liquors in here, some champagne even. I love that. Yeah, we know what they did in here. And then some wonderful paintings. You can see these are also real paintings. This one is from Jean Hervé, it says on there. Wonderful. Another one. Oh, look at this marble vase on top of here. It's completely made out of marble.
Really?
Yeah. It's probably also incredibly heavy. Yes. Holy. Sorry for my language. Yeah, this is most likely another one. Yep.
More booze.
Of course. So she would be sitting here and then
Yeah.
she'd grab the
Within
video.
arm's reach.
Within arm's reach, exactly. And then these two facing chairs here, I also really like those. The dog, yeah, they're also very big lovers of animals, of course. And then in the back of the room, we have a wonderful bookcase filled with books. Mostly all literature, talking about the world or anything like that. Some encyclopedias as well in there. But I was very fascinated by this piece of furniture down here, look. Have you figured out what it was?
Yes, it's a radio
Exactly.
of some sort.
Exactly. And it's a very strange radio as well. Because the radio face is on top of here. It doesn't face forward, but you have to like adjust it on top of here and then it plays maybe through here, through the side. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen this kind of radio.
I've also never explored much, so. But
That's true, that's true.
to be honest, I also never seen it like this before.
Love the face.
Yeah, it's wonderful, right? That's a really, really cool room in this house. The time before the iPhone, people would have a telephone standing in their hallway. Did you have something like this in your house back in the time?
Well, we even had like an older one, like where you had like the dial-up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it did work for a little bit, but like it was more there as an antique than as like
Yeah.
a proper telephone for the family.
I still remember my mother saying, "Don't pick up the horn because it costs money."
Right. Right.
Can you imagine that something like nowadays? Yeah,
Oh,
beautiful. Even the police on speed dial and everything. Yeah, wonderful piece here in the hallway. Also on this side we got a mirror. I mean, this is quite nice to check yourself out as a Bruce or Decay merch in the morning, you know. Yeah. See what I did there?
very nice plug.
Thank you. This house, like I said before, it literally evolves from the hallway into every single room. Every single room connects to the hallway. And here we have her wonderful bathroom. Everything's still here. Her sponges, her mirrors. Oh, this is her makeup even still left here. Wow. That's incredible, right? All her makeup. Oh, this is from our husband. For shaving.
Oh, right.
Interesting. Yeah, I find this always very sad to see the bathrooms like this, because that truly means that they have left and didn't take anything with them. Oh, that brush here on the side of the hall is also quite cool. I think it's the brush of your shoes or something like that.
Yeah.
Wonderful. But then, I think this is by far the biggest and probably also the most interesting room. No, this is the most interesting room in the entire household. We have the dining / little bit of living room here. Hey, also something we noticed, even not in this room. Oh, there's a television. I wanted to say there's no television in this house.
No, that they had to succumb to the technology.
Yeah, exactly. Let's start on this side. I really like it, and here we can go further into her passion of collecting antiques. You can see there is this wonderful mantel clock standing here. I quite adore it. It's again a 19th, 20th century piece of antique, marble underneath, bronze woman on top, beautiful clock face. Dernol, if that... Oh, Luc is too big for these houses.
I am too clumsy and too tall.
Hey, but have a look at this. This is beautiful. There are some pictures of these people still lying here. A whole collection of them having dinner. Look, here we have a picture of that same dog. This is probably quite recent picture, and that's in front of the house. Let's look at the date on this one. 2004. Yeah.
Right.
That's in the street, walking another dog. These people were big dog lovers.
Is that... It must be. Oh, right.
That's her with this telephone. That's Andrée. That's beautiful. Wow. I love that look.
That's really cool.
That's a true step back in time, seeing her in that picture. Okay. Only thing that we have left here from pictures is this very beautiful vintage one. Love that one as well. And I'm also fascinated by the asperges plate here.
Oh, there are multiple.
Yeah, really beautiful to serve asperges. Is that the word for it in English?
Asparagus, yeah.
Asperges, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Wonderful cabinet as well. Look at this tapestry here. It's even bigger than the other one. It's not like super high quality. I've seen better ones, but those are most likely in castles. I will definitely link a castle up here with my most favorite tapestries, but this one is also quite interesting.
Yeah, it's not as detailed as the one in the chill room.
Chill room. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Another cabinet. No, some random things, some random vases, some earthwork is here. Oh no, it's not earthwork. Oh, this is a lamp cover. I thought it was like an earthwork.
Yeah.
Interesting. Beautiful dining table. 6 chairs around it. The family could have lovely dinners here. And of course, even more antiques on display here. This is another Chinese, Japanese face. Look at that. It depicts a...
Oh, this looks Chinese.
Yeah. You see on the bottom? Yeah, certainly. Seeing from that emblem, definitely yes. There's some incredibly valuable things in this house. These vases most likely go for around 1,500 euros or something. Love that. It's another marble piece here. Wow. Literally everything from these people is left. Their crystal glasses. Wow. And here the television in the corner. Philips, hey.
Hey,
Netherlands.
The Dutch.
Lovely. And yeah, that's the only piece of technology in this house actually. Yeah. Even the fruit after 10 years is still good. One banana? Lovely. Okay. Oh, yeah. I saw this briefly before, but what we have hanging there in the corner is probably the most valuable piece in the house. This is a Venetian mirror, most likely 18th century. It's all hand glasswork. Everything you see on here, the flowers, all handmade. And I believe it's from the Murano region in Italy. I saw them before while exploring in Italy, but I've never seen one before in France. And this definitely tells us that this woman was high into collecting antiques. And I really adore it. It's so beautiful. Yeah. She was probably very, very proud of this piece. I don't understand why the children don't come here and take these things. Or literally don't do anything with the house because it's open from every single section. Some nice pottery and plates and jugs everywhere throughout here. Love this sitting area as well.
most likely back in the time she would be sitting here together with her husband, ending the evening. And talking about ending the evening, we are gonna end the video. And this was, again, a very, very impactful story. Luc, your first exploration. I wanna quickly hear your thoughts.
I'm blank. I mean, I've never done this before, so I don't have a frame of reference, but it's been quite a unique experience, and I just love the antiques over here and the tapestry. Even though you said they're not great quality, I like them.
I mean, they're beautiful, right? But Luc is gonna be the new face of the channel. He's gonna probably work with me, hopefully, if he likes me for next significant amount of time. So get used to him, he's nice, and thank you for coming with me, Luc. Thank you for joining us in the video. And
My pleasure.
we see you all in the next episode, which is probably gonna be crazy again. See you again. Bye-bye.